Hello and welcome. Isaac, you
Gavin,
there?
happy to see everybody.
Isaac, you've been doing good so far. It hasn't had any issues during that entire countdown. So something's working. Welcome the audience. Had a potential probably the biggest guest ever. And I fucked up and spelled his name wrong on the title originally. And when he saw that, he said, and for that reason, I'm out. So we might have botched that one. I might have botched that one. I tried to blame it on the Mexican Figma slave. But even he wouldn't have been that retarded. So sorry, I got a lot on my plate. So
he genuinely was here. We had Gavin McInnis on the call in his little room with his big American flag in the background for 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And then he said exactly that. He said, "You misspelled my name, and for that reason, I'm out." And he left the call.
Yeah, he's very dolled up.
Sometimes you forget when these guys are, when you had a nice guy, he's trying to help out, a fledgling, magazine. He's being just cool. And you forget he's a professional.
Yeah. Well, how did you meet Gavin McInnis? What's your relationship? Maybe he secretly hates you and resents you deeply.
I don't know. I don't think so. I was trying to get him. My day job was trying to get him to sign to the podcast network. So had some good conversations with him in the past, and and now he is not answering my text messages after that ordeal. So, chalk that one up to you live and you learn.
Very Puerto Rican mistake.
Very
Puerto Rican behavior.
I mean, dude, I'm just whatever. Sucks.
Whatever.
Hopefully he's watching this, and Mr. McInnis, I apologize sincerely.
He's definitely watching. Mr. McInnis, please.
I tried to blame the Brazilian, but there was nothing I could do.
Yeah,
Isaac is also
would go over well with him because he's a avowed white terrorist. He would support blaming the Brazilian for
right, but I don't know. I don't think
believable.
Yeah, I don't think
How did you spell it? What was the misspelling?
I ended it with IS instead of ES.
You ended it with IS?
Listen, I'm just typing it in because I'm just getting into I'm not even paying attention to that
Gavin
shit.
McInnis? That is
I was gonna change it when we actually got going. Usually I put Mama Matrix with Goy slaves, and then we figure out what to put next. Wasn't thinking through like every detail there. So
Gavin McInnis. Wow.
Dude,
that's
bad.
Like an Irish hate crime to spell McGinnis that way.
Yeah, I mean, he was clearly pissed. So
yeah, that type of shit would drive me insane as well if I was somebody like him, especially when
Sean Clifford, our friend Sean Clifford, just reached out, just texted, said I should change my name to his to make me feel better. Maybe I'll just change. Yeah. You know how many people would tune in and be like, wait, that's not Gavin McInnis. That is some other portly drunk.
Some other portly Zionist.
Yeah, so true. I guess somebody said I looked like Chud the Builder last night at my party. It was kind of cool. Or was that 2 nights ago? Today's Tuesday.
Just like with the fucking salad hat guys. You don't look like these dudes. They're 40 pounds skinnier than you.
Yeah.
You have a mustache.
Yeah, I am fat. But I'm not. You keep saying I'm going to die of a heart attack soon, and I'm telling you, I go get checkups a lot.
There's just no way if you're combining testosterone, insane amounts of alcoholism, and obesity that something's not going to blow at some point.
Yeah, that's true, I think.
Or just suicide from you living your terrible
Don't do this. Don't do this. We can't.
All right.
He's not responding to my text message at all.
Insane. Can we read your text messages with Gavin McInnis? Can you put it up on the screen?
Like what I said to him?
Yeah, can we read your like desperate text to him? Like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I did that. I'll never.
I literally did say that. I even put "please come back" sad face. I mean, it's pretty raped what I mean, yeah, I mean, I'll do that.
Well, you got to imagine he's just getting a million
you know
requests.
what's funny? If I were to
Can you
pull
guys hear me? Can you guys hear me
Yeah,
talking?
I can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
No, but you know what'd be funny is if I showed you my text messages, if it pulled up, you guys, it would look like a conspiracy theory. The people that I text on a daily basis, like there's just Brad Parscale and like it's just like a who's who of everybody that is just not who you think I should be talking to on a text message basis. I basically have like a Mossad op cell phone, so
yeah.
I won't do that. Maybe I'll screenshot it.
Work for us for the Talmudic Network. You're one of our best guys.
And you know what's funny is like a lot of the internet gets mad at me about that because like I'm about Dixie. I'm like, do you guys know that like the Jews basically ran the Confederacy? Like, did you guys not know that?
I didn't know that. I would love to hear more about that.
Yeah,
I mean, we run everything, so it makes sense. But how
they ran a lot of the slave trade? They were like a lot of the big money guys, and like most of like the richest people in the South were like the Jews, and the only Jewish American to ever be on U.S. currency was Judah Benjamin, Louisiana senator, and he was on the Confederate $1 bill, I think, maybe the $10 bill, maybe he's on the Dix, maybe not. Yeah, and Judah Benjamin was like the war secretary for a little bit.
So when people say like Jews ran the slave trade, how true is that?
Not really going to get into that right now because again, all we're trying to do is get Gavin to come back. So, and I don't think that's going to happen. So
this whole thing is a nightmare.
But I think Barry Weiss, the writer for Mom of the Magazine, will probably go into that in his one of his articles because. You know, he's doing a Holocaust denial article, I think, which is great.
It's not quite denial. It's just strong hesitance to accept the official narrative.
Oh, dude, you know, Isaac, good news.
God fucking damn it, man. All right, I just have to fucking leave here.
No,
I have to leave my fucking office.
This is good. It's like a good bit.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Are you not on your phone? Are you on your phone?
I've been switching back and forth. The fucking phone doesn't work. The fucking thing doesn't work.
Yeah, just be angrier.
Fine now.
Yeah, you sound good. Maybe it's working now.
It's gonna fucking stop again. But
well, good news. You're just botched. Your his Spencer Pratt article, even though it's like overtly political, your Spencer Pratt article is approved on Meta.
Fucking cockballs.
First off, dude. Okay, you know how you know Isaac is like the most Jewish person in the world. He can't use his phone internet because he's like going up against his data limit. He won't just upgrade to like unlimited data.
Yeah.
Restream. Fuck you, Restream, dude. Worst fucking thing in the world. Oh my god,
what a more gigs.
Yeah, Isaac.
He's on like the retired. He's on like Patriot Mobile. He's on McInnis Mobile.
So fucking gay, man.
With like 2 gigs of data. It's like made for 75-year-old people.
He says turn off Bluetooth.
Turn off Bluetooth.
Oh fuck
Patriot Mobile.
Speaking of which, big sponsor today. Big new sponsor, Patriot Mobile.
Patriot Mobile.
Black
Patriot
Rifle
Mobile,
Coffee
Black Rifle.
sent me a bunch of rifles.
Mint. He's on Mint Mobile. The budget plan on Mint.
And just yes,
this nigga got Cricket Wireless over here. Like I can't use them. I share with my wife her gigs.
The Mama Podcast brought to you by Black Rifle and Mint Mobile.
Yeah, this is an example of the quality of the product. This podcast.
Look at that little Jewish cup he has too. What is that, dude? What is that little thing?
The the budget cut.
What is that? Is that Mallrats, dude? That's Wayne's
Cappuccino.
World. If you're gonna spew into this, he gets the little cup out of his. You guys might be a little too young for that, but not Isaac.
Oh man,
this is genuinely the worst thing in human history, easily.
Gavin is not responding. Gavin has not responded to me since 3:28 my time. So,
have you tried calling him? Can we try a live call?
I don't know if that's good. Should I call him?
Yeah, call him, dude. Call him on the air. Call him on the air.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, why not?
You should call him on the air.
You might get mad at me.
We should make fun of him.
All right. Should I do it, really?
Yeah, you've already texted him 40 times. Please, I'm so sorry. I'll never do it again.
We should definitely make fun of him for being such a prima donna. It's like, shut up, dude. Who cares?
I told my wife, and she was like,
weird name,
who is that? And I was like, you don't get it. He's like, he invented hipsters. Yeah. I feel bad. Like, I get it. Dude, I kind of get it.
I get it, too. If you're getting a bunch of requests from stupid...
all the time. You're always getting blown up by people for this shit. And then it's like...
Yeah, hey, and then you show up and they can't even fucking spell your name right. I get it.
And then the one guy is always like, the guy won't upgrade his fucking Wi-Fi or whatever.
The stream doesn't fucking work. Oh, are you drinking alcohol right now? Are you drinking alcohol?
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, I always do on these podcasts. Am I not allowed to do that?
Time like this?
What?
You know what's funny? I have
job.
I have them with the IS at the end on my phone too, which is kind of funny. I'm kidding. I did that as a bit, Gavin. All right, should I call him? He's gonna be
call him, dude.
No, don't do a FaceTime. You should FaceTime audio him. That goes through.
Yeah.
Verb.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for calling. I don't really answer the phone when I don't recognize the number, so it's best to text, and then I can text or call you back.
So he put you on like.
Damn, you're on like phone off.
Yeah, I might be blocked, bro.
You're just, dude. That sounded like a block. That sounded like a maybe.
I guess I could. I can switch. You know, I got dual SIM because I basically have a golden pager. Is all I'm trying to say. So I might use my other SIM card to call him. Wow, he hates me now. Damn, that was like a good connection. You know?
Yeah, that definitely would have like made this entire project successful.
I think so. If we could have had him on the.
Dude, if we'd have had Yarvin, you were so close to knocking it out the park.
If we had the Yarvin and then we had the back-to-back Yarvin McInnis on the Jew Goy retarded gay. Also
the founder of Vice. Like, I don't think there's a better guest we could have had for this in the world.
I believe he fucking blocked me. Does it still say delivered if you're blocked?
No, I think probably not. It's probably like green if you're blocked.
I thought they stopped doing that.
Dude, he can't be that. That would be a bitch move. If he blocked you, that
would be even funnier.
That would be really.
I mean, it would, but it would kind of be funny because it'd be like something like if I ever ran into him and be like, ha ha ha, he wouldn't care.
Yeah. But all right. Well, should we get Juan's complaining?
Anyway, I have to go to another fucking place because
you have to go to another meeting. Sorry.
I have to go to another meeting, guys.
Sorry.
You got to go get another temporary SIM card to put into your phone to get another gigabyte data.
Yeah, go get your track phone. Fucking. That's trifling, dude. All right, boy slave. All right, are we popping up? We popping up the Matrix? Oh boy. Okay. Maybe that's fair. Maybe I am.
You're right, Patriot Mobile.
Dude. We was Wamos is still the best.
Well, we should start with Gavin McInnis. Where do we place Gavin McInnis on the Matrix?
Oh yeah. He's probably top Jew retarded, right?
Yeah,
maybe he's top boy though.
Jew retarded.
He's pro Jews. So he might be top goy.
Yeah, but he's definitely he's definitely Jewish and retarded. He really is like an advocate for the Jews.
Yeah, I just don't know if that makes him like top goy.
You
know what I mean? Doesn't that make him like the best goy?
No, I think if you're solidly like fighting for the Jews, you know, it's like Trump. Like Trump's also kind of Jewish and retarded. It's kind of the same thing.
Dude, misspelling his name must be the one thing that really pisses him off, dude. I feel so bad and retarded because this could have been such a banger. That was what we were basically hoping he'd carry the whole show.
Yeah, I know. What do you think of Gavin's basic assertion that Jews are like exceptional whites, Harrison?
I don't think that's
because you told me directly to my face, like very aggressively, that I'm not white. I'm pretty sure I think I have a memory of us drinking one time.
No.
And you getting mad and being like, "You're not white."
I don't think I've ever done that to anybody.
I'm pretty sure I remember that. Might have been a
Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican. Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, yes. I remember we were having a conversation about this. Yeah, it's not, the Jews aren't, you guys are, you're Slavics or whatever. You're not.
Well, I'm Slavic, but I'm saying Gavin's
Ashkenazis are Slavic.
Wait, who's Slavic?
Ashkenazis, right?
Ashkenazis technically are Italians mixed with Semitic Jews who then moved to Eastern Europe and got super green skinned over a couple hundred years.
Are you sure? All right. Well, that's fine.
Sunlight.
All that being said, look, I'm not a human biodiversity major. Okay. I don't know any of this shit really. For the most part, I don't think it's very debatable that the Ashkenazis have very high IQs.
Yeah.
And they're really good at business.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that because like if you go back, man, might go completely off the rails. But if you go back, it was like in New York, they were like garmentos. That's the big thing. The Jews were always in the garment business, right? They're like shoemakers. They were doing sort of like merchant-y stuff.
Yeah, goods trading.
And they were like, and they instilled in their kids, much like Asians do, right? So like they had that sort of, I think any culture can choose to do this at any time. They just usually don't. But they were like, hey, all you kids, you have to be doctors and lawyers and all this other stuff. And they also got into the businesses like they weren't allowed to be in, like so, or other, or they got into businesses where like they weren't pushed out of or not allowed to be in. So
yeah,
like movie making and shit that like wasn't big business back in the day. So yeah, I don't know.
We were just doing all that shoe cobbling bullshit for a little while until we could really get our hands on the reins.
Yeah. And I worked for, one of my first jobs out of college was doing digital marketing for a sportswear company that was owned by crypto Jews. They were legit New York garmentos. That's where I learned that term. Like they made millions and millions of dollars. You would have never heard of them. And they were making like $20 million a year selling cotton mixed with polyester.
Damn.
And they had like the whole t-shirt making factory was in the back of the shop and they were pressing logos on them and everything. It was unbelievable. It was crazy. It was one of the first times I had a glimpse into like, it's like, there's just like a lot of people making $5 to $10 million a year doing shit. You just are like, I didn't even know that was a thing you could do.
Yeah. Yeah. So speaking of trends that are making millions of dollars now, consumer trends, this is everywhere. The biggest story I think of this week, like the main story I could find is Black people are taking plastic boxes of pineapples, filling it with Kool-Aid and Jolly Ranchers, and then filming themselves eating it, usually in cars or like outside of like in strip malls, like hanging out in parking lots.
So I don't know if you have this same issue.
Yeah.
I live in New Orleans, Louisiana. Anybody? New Orleans. That kind of looks like me, actually. The fat guy eating the fat black
You look way more like that guy than
you misspelled my name too. Unbelievable. So hold on. This is like so TikTok and Instagram do a really good job, I think, these days. And I think Twitter's starting to do it a little bit, but they start showing you, they're trying to show you shit from like where you live. I think to get you a little more engaged. So bro, my feed, and I think it's also because like they know I'm kind of a fat, and I engage with a lot of black content on the internet because I love it. It's interesting. It's hilarious to me. And it's great. Oh, wait, we got Isaac back. Let's see, where is he? Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Dude, he's just like in a coffee shop. You can hear it. You can hear the murmur of biodiversity behind you. Yeah, we can see it. Oh, we see it. No, we're talking about the Kool-Aid.
It's a bad sound.
It's not great, but it's kind of soothing.
How do I mute myself?
I think you can just the bottom.
Where's this?
So
this is literally the worst day of my life.
But dude, they started doing this in New Orleans, which is crazy to me because like New Orleans is a culinary food city, right? Like for the most part, they have really good taste in food. They don't do this sort of like retarded shit. And they started doing it, and it's like I watch these videos because I used to see it's always like usually when I get these videos, it's like a dude that's just like cooking on his own. He's cooking something, right? He's like, I make the best noodles. You all gotta come get my noodles. Right. And then the guys are like, oh my god, these are the best noodles. But now it's these like Kool-Aid things, and to me, it's like it's indicative of this larger issue, which is like people are like, libtards are like, black culture is like, I'm sorry, I'm using a black voice no, it's more of a Jewish white woman saying, black culture is like the most amazing thing in the world. But really, black culture is like the most cucked bullshit. They are like obsessed with following the trend. That's why like everybody's like, oh, this is the best rapper. And you listen to it, you're like, this is the worst song I've ever heard in my life. And then they're just eating Kool-Aid pears or Kool-Aid mangoes, and then they're wrapping the chicken wings in hot Cheeto dust.
Yeah.
And it's just like, now there's another side of this where it's just like, hey, I kind of dig the entrepreneurship. They're not selling crack, at least.
Yep.
But here's the other thing. Crack does not kill you. Crack doesn't kill you. They are going to kill millions of blacks with this because they're already in the hospital right now. Have you seen those tweets pop up?
There's early reports of like diabetic hospitalizations from eating this.
A lot of people don't know this, and this isn't actually a racist thing. This is just a truth. White people, you can give white people high as fuck blood pressure and like they won't die. Their heart will fail like at 70. But for the most part, they can tolerate fairly high elevated blood pressure.
Yeah,
African Americans cannot handle high blood pressure. It kills their kidneys. It's just different. It's the same thing, I think, with Indians as well. It's like it just depends on whatever your genetics are. Black people cannot deal with high blood pressure at all. So when they start getting the sugar, when they get diabetes, all that sort of stuff, a lot of it is like it's the blood pressure. And I'm all fucked up, right? Because I have half of me is white trash and the other half's Puerto Rican. So like I gotta watch it. I gotta watch all that shit.
Well, was there not like a piece of you when you saw these videos that was like, damn, that does look kind of good?
Yeah, of course. I see the Kool-Aid pears and the Kool-Aid mangoes and the Kool-Aid pineapples, and I go, I love sour candies. I love the sugar. I mean, come on, dude.
And they are eating fruit. Like, I'll give them that. They're actually getting some like vitamins.
They're going into diabetic comas. This is going to be worse on the black community than COVID. This is undeniable.
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, you got to put yourself, like, you get off a long shift at the airport, throwing luggage in the plane, and it's a hot day in the South, and you just get a nice, cool frozen pineapple Kool-Aid, eat it in your car on the way home. Like that's got to really hit the spot. I do kind of get why it looks good, I think.
There's no way that it hits the spot.
It definitely hits the spot. And then you're in your car already. You can drive right to the hospital.
I've never seen anybody in those videos that I would ever want to be within 100 feet of either. It's like they keep showing the videos of like the biggest mud sharks on earth. It's like these skinny white girls are just so ghetto. And I'm just like, what happened to this girl's life that she's in this position? She's buying Kool-Aid fruit jars out of the back of some dude's truck, and has 1 million views on the internet. Yeah, and people are like, damn.
The amount of microplastics. You've got these plastic containers sitting in the back of a guy's truck for like hours in the hot sun of Alabama or wherever they are. It's just like a microplastic diabetes cocktail. It's unbelievable.
That's all it is. And they're just using a plastic utensil. They got paper plates, like with the plastic film on it. Mm-hmm. Dude, it's like, it's unbelievable. I love Isaac is like, I can't believe Isaac is like, in probably one of the most libtarded coffee shops in the United States. He can't even say anything.
I literally can't say anything. I can't say any of the things I want to say.
Like we have an embedded journalist. And it's like if he says anything, he's going to get shot by the Taliban, and he's just like on a podcast.
You put in lies.
He keeps like
you're in the cock chair.
He's like looking around to see, and there's always like 3.
Like I hope my earbuds aren't too loud.
It's like basically, the observation I want to make is I got super into South Sentinel Island recently. You guys know about South Sentinel Island?
Yeah.
So it's like the last uncocktailed tribe. And,
hold on, dude. Set your headphones to like block out outside noise.
They should be. I think they should already be doing it. Can you guys not hear me?
No, I can now. You gotta speak louder because like there's some homosexual whose voice might be louder than yours right next to you.
This is literally.
I feel like all the in the coffee shop are like warming him. They're like all starting to
I know, like they see this guy and they're like, let me sit right next to this fucking dude.
Literally sit directly next to outside. You see this? Let's see what happens if I go directly up. Yeah.
And he has no phone data. He can't do it up.
My foot is all fucked up. I'm like limping around. Can you guys hear me?
Dude, you don't have the gout again, do you?
Dude, I have foot problems. I have bad foot problems.
Hold on. Y'all making fun of me for being fat and diabetes. And this motherfucker has diabetes foot.
I really do.
A lot of people don't know Isaac went to college in New Orleans. So deep down in his soul, he is kind of a fat Southern black man.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's from Chicago, which is like the same thing.
Isaac's very black.
Yeah.
Yes. In a lot of bad ways.
Black. No, here's what I want to say about black culture actually being super like longhouse or like super not cool. Like, do you know so South Sentinel Island is like the last uncontacted tribe on planet Earth, and they just kill anybody who shows up there, or almost anybody. They just like immediately kill on sight, like who's ever there. And they recently like killed a Mormon missionary who went out there to try to like convert them. This like really super happy like Asian guy. And if you watch the video of them like attacking, and if you hear the reports of like how they attack, they always say the same thing, which is that the women are on the beach and the women tell the men whether to attack or not. And you can literally see it like in the videos. You see the woman will like grab the man, or the woman will say to the man like, go kill. So like I think one of the things about longhouse culture, and this is like true in terms of the original term, is that actually primitive cultures like that, like super primitive Black cultures, are like the women tell the men what to do.
Wow.
So you're basically saying
Yeah,
Black
like that's
Americans
why there's
are
no
cucked
dads
because they're tribe. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. So that is
there's no
actually
dads.
true.
Even on Sentinel Island,
Well, that's
like,
why
There's no
dude,
like society. Like society is just women. Like that, it's men just doing whatever.
Yeah, that's actually Jason Whitlock talks about this because when there's no men as a head of household, it's always the woman, and so most of like Black males are like very gay in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
They're very effeminate. And they'll that's why when you watch them, they'll just beat the shit out of a woman and not even think twice about it, like in the middle of a fight. Because they're like, oh, wait, I just thought that was like, okay, my mom told me to beat her up or something. They're like, what?
That's
they're
the
like,
first
nobody
thing.
ever even thought to just be like, hey, dude, don't beat up chicks. They're just like, what? I'll just beat the shit out of this chick right now. You see those videos all the time, and it's like freaks you out if you're
dude, I saw
totally...
going to a very Black school. I saw many times Black dudes just beat the shit out of girls. It's amazing. It's like we're just supposed to not talk about it. It's like there's this like everybody's just like, yeah, we just pretend that doesn't happen, you know. But it's like, dude, we all saw it, man. We all saw fucking.
They truly are.
Fucking knock the shit out of Jaquita, like punch her full on in the face. I mean, could you like imagine that happening at a white school? Like, oh yeah, Brad just beat the shit out of
dude.
Sally.
He'd be
just beat her ass.
He'd be expelled and a pariah in the community for his entire life.
There would like instantly be a Netflix like a 5-part Netflix documentary.
Yeah,
that would
and this was like every day. It was like you just see it all every day. Yeah, it's really amazing.
It would be called like The Hit, and it would have 60 million people watching it in the first week. About how like
The Hit, the punch, the punch heard around the world. Yeah. When Sam beat up Taylor, it happened.
Use all of his family members trying to figure out how it happened.
It's so good. All right, what's another story? Sorry, we talked about the Blacks a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we always.
My blood sugar is going up right now. Actually, thinking about it.
Okay, this next one is pretty great. I can't screen share, but I'm going to read it. Exit on U.S. side of cross-border tunnel announced today by U.S. Attorney's Office and partners. The subterranean passageway stretching from Tijuana, Mexico, to the purported retail store near the Otay Mesa port of an entry known as Buy for Less is estimated to be about 2,000 feet long, 55 feet deep, and 4.5 inches in height. That's hilarious, by the way. Let's remember that, 4.5 feet. With reinforced walls, rail, and ventilation systems, and electricity. So there's basically, to paraphrase, a tunnel running from like a, like convenience store under the border between Mexico and America for illegals to. There we go. We got the picture.
Did anybody not think that that's what was happening? And also, this is usually where Isaac is when we're trying to do a podcast. That's why the internet never works, because he's always trying to get to Hong Kong Cafe or whatever they call it in Tijuana. Hong Kong Club in Tijuana. So this is how Isaac. He gets in his little Goy shuttle, or I guess his little, and they pull him from Hong Kong Club.
I am right now.
Yeah, he's in there right now, being slowly pulled across the border from San Diego. There we go. Yeah. Tunnel Mexicans. It's like, the story is going to go away because it was definitely just used by Jews to get from their house, their small neighborhood in San Diego, to just go to Tijuana.
Yeah, it was used by Jews like Isaac to get to Hong Kong.
Yeah, it's like they're going to be like, there was no drug running or any illegals. It was just like really industrious Jews. Because the Mexicans clearly don't do this, right? This isn't a cartel.
No.
This is the Chinese more than probably the Chinese. The Mexicans just jump the border and run. They don't. And they'll like pay like, They'll pay kids to bring like pounds of whatever fentanyl across the border. The tunnel, dude, the tunnel's probably old. Somebody wasn't using it.
Yeah, this is Jews trying to avoid the like $20 charge they pay you when you walk across the border. The Hong Kong Cafe. Yeah.
Like the idea that they would have to pay that versus spend millions of dollars on a tunnel so that they would never have to pay this ungodly amount of money to just cross the border. There's something is up, man.
Yeah. Tunnel usage effectively. The scale on our project.
That's super retarded, but in a good way.
Yeah. I think this is Jewish and retarded.
There's something about it though that there's something that doesn't seem right. Well, I can't figure out what it is.
The funny part to me was this detail that they're 4.5 feet in height. So they went to all this trouble to build a 2,000-mile long tunnel, and they were like, "Yeah, just
2,000 feet."
2,000 feet, right? And they were like,
2,000 mile. It's a 2,000 mile. Goes to China.
And they were like, "Yeah, 4.5 feet is more than enough."
Yeah, I'm like, whenever you hear the stories about these tunnels, what's funny is that they always really make sure to point out like how well insulated they are and stuff.
That's so you can get out.
You know, they're always like incredibly ventilated, like beautifully tiled, incredibly ventilated.
It had to be
great
lighting,
ventilated
though.
They say it has electricity.
Yeah, it's because Mexicans are really good at like HVAC. So they just immediately, they're like beavers building a dam. They're just like redoing a kitchen, you know, but they just like do it on the tunnel automatically.
It's true. It's just like, it's like millennial gray and just has like,
it's got granite countertops.
Right. It has granite countertops and like a gold brass sink in it. And you're like, this tunnel is probably in San Diego. This tunnel's worth $7 million. Square footage, 8,000 feet. Dude, there's something is weird though, man. It's like they don't know. Did they ever see anybody using it? Who told them about the tunnel? It's the same. It's like this. It's the same as the internet, or it's the same as the alien shit. It's like, bro, why are you telling me about the tunnel? Tell me who is using the tunnel and what are they doing with it? Why is it news that you found a tunnel? You know what I mean?
Yeah, the U.S. attorney just announced it.
Yeah, the U.S. attorney is like, hey, we got this tunnel, guys. And I'm like, well, you fucked up, clearly. I assume they're making tunnels at all times underneath the fucking border. And, yeah, it's like UFOs. They're just like, man, I don't know what this shit is, huh? Like, this is pretty crazy. You're like, dude, you know what they were doing there, right? Like, is there coke residue in that tunnel? There we go. Look at that. Oh, man. Mexican goy slave doing the greatest. Juan.
We gotta get a tunnel for Juan to come to America.
Yeah, that's the only H-1B visa that should ever be allowed for the next 10 years is Juan Veloso. Sorry, I just doxed you.
Who's watching this, who thinks we're racist? The guy making the Matrix.
Juan Veloso lives in Mexico. He doesn't live in any other country.
Yeah, we're trying to get him an H-1B. So.
Entrada de los Mineros.
All right, should we move to the next topic?
Yeah, I like that there's a little Torah there, too. That was cool.
That's nice. Did either of you guys see Obsession or Backrooms? These two horror movies that came out?
Well, I saw the one with Robert Pattinson. What is that?
I don't know. That's something.
The one with Robert Pattinson and Zendaya.
Oh, yeah. I would love, that was a while ago, but I would love to rant about that movie.
I just saw that one with my wife, and I have a lot of thoughts about that one, but no, I haven't seen Obsession. I heard it's okay. You watch a lot of movies that I think are gay, but my wife likes them, so I'll watch them later.
Yeah. What was I had a viral tweet about the drama where I was basically like,
oh, that's what that's called, the drama?
The drama was the one you saw with your wife with Pat.
Yeah. Okay.
Where I was basically like, nobody who's halfway sane would give a fuck about this at all. They would just think it's funny. Like, no one would actually react as insanely as everyone in that movie reacts.
Oh, about her like sort of planning a school shooting?
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
And it's funny. I thought that was the point of the movie. And then it's like they're even the chick that locked the retard in the trailer. If somebody told me they did that, now if they're a kid, maybe, whatever. But if somebody told me they did that, I'd be like, dude, you're a horrible piece of shit. Because I usually just murder retards if I don't like them. I don't never lock them in a closet.
I mean, I would think both are pretty fun. I would think both of those are just hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, dude, who hasn't planned a little school shooting here or there? Especially in my era. I'm 37, guys. Dude, I think Columbine happened in 2000 when we were like in elementary school. And by middle school, I was listening to a lot of Korn. I don't know. I guess I was listening to a lot of Korn in elementary school. But in middle school, I started getting picked on by black people. So I was definitely considering school shootings at that point. And then I started playing football in high school, and then that all went away because then all the black people were my friends again because I was good at football. But everybody plans a school shooting once in their life, right?
Yeah, I definitely shouldn't tell this story, but I have a pretty good story, I think, of how school shooting obsession has so I was a teacher very briefly for 1 year, and I was teaching high schoolers, and there was a pretty weird kid.
That was well done.
There was a pretty damn, wow. There was a pretty
That's pretty funny, dude.
That is amazing.
Pretty funny.
There was this weird kid in the class and who didn't have a lot of friends, and there was this very popular girl. And I remember one day he flipped out in class because we were playing a game and he didn't like the result of the game or something, and he got really mad. And then this girl just started telling everybody on campus that he would commit a school shooting. He told her, I'm going to come to school tomorrow and do a school shooting. And the whole campus went insane, and they had to pry open his locker and look for a gun, and it was so humiliating. And then we find out that the girl has these fantasies of stopping a school shooter. She's been she thinks about this all the time, wanting to be the savior who stops one of them from committing one of these mass shootings at a school. And it was just insane to me. I think the Gen Z kids are obsessed with school shootings and the heroism and the drama and the attention of it.
Me too, though. I mean, that tracks with basically my whole life, which is just I buy guns and I live in New Orleans just so one day I can stop some sort of white massacre that's about to happen. I'm just joking, guys. We're doing a bit. We're doing a podcast.
What did your
kind of do?
What did your wife think in the drama? Was she freaking out, or was she I wouldn't care about this?
That's a good question. Hey, Hala. Hala.
What?
I'm gonna ask her real quick.
Okay.
Hala, real quick. She doesn't want to talk to me. I think she said the same thing. She's like, she's like, whatever. But you got to understand, she was the only brown girl at her high school. So she was probably thinking the same shit. She was like, I'm going to suicide bomb this fucking school. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my only thought on obsession and Backrooms is they're just two normal movies made by white guys that aren't political. And they both made $2 billion this weekend. Just for being
So they're good? I should watch them?
Yeah, it was a good movie. It was fun. I mean, it was a good movie, but they're not
How much gratuitous sex is there? Because I can't watch movies anymore. They're always cream pieing on screen.
Oh, you don't like that? You don't like the sex scene?
I just don't get it. I'm like, can we get to the fucking point of this movie, or is it just for me to watch a interracial couple have sex?
Which is your daily life. Every single day.
Exactly. I see this every day of my life, and it's it's already disgusts me. I don't need it permeating every moment of my entire existence.
Yeah.
This is obsession is
this
about
is one of those things. I was gonna write this think piece about YouTubers being the next generation of things like a year ago, and I didn't write it. And now goes to show sometimes you should write an annoying Substack think piece, because then later you can say, look how right I was. Because this has been going on for a long time. They did the Philippou brothers. Do you guys know about the Philippou brothers?
No. What is that?
The Philippou. They're brothers, and they are YouTubers. And they were one of the first ones to start this trend. They were like, kind of like, you know, YouTubers where it's like, oh, the thing blew up. Like, crazy battle between Iron Man and, you know, like that type of shit. And then they got a movie deal to do a movie called
I Fratelli?
No, it was the thing with the hand. It was like a hand, and you touch the hand, and then you go become a dead
dude, I watched that movie.
Kind
I
of
kind of liked that movie.
Yeah, yeah. And that was like super successful. And then they just made another home movie that I liked that Denzel didn't like, called Bring Her Back, that I thought was really good. So they've been killing
watched
it
that too
already. And then there's a few other examples of that, like the Weapons guy. Zach Krieger is kind of a YouTube dude. He was Whitest Kids You Know.
Yeah.
And he did Barbarian, which was really good. And then Weapons was awesome. And it's exactly for the theoretical reason that we all agree on, in that when they're doing it for YouTube, they have to get really good. Like, they're not having anybody hold their hand. So they have to get really good. And then they switch to mainstream movies, and they like have a good system. You know, they have like a real system of like how to get shit done, and like real dudes around them. Like it's, you know, what Hollywood used to be. And Hollywood can't compete, because Hollywood is all just like, you know, Susie Wang, who went to fucking Harvard, you know, trying to direct some fucking movie. It's like, dude, you don't know how to fucking direct a movie. You know how to like write a piece about
make
fucking, you know how to eat. Yeah. You know how to like write a piece about fucking, you know, representation. You don't know how to make a movie, you know? And so, dude, everything Netflix makes is so fucking bad. It's incredible. It's like insane how bad. Everything they make just is shit automatically. It's like unbelievable. Like just the culture of making shit is so poor. And then you have some guy who, you know, takes 750 grand. That's all he needs. And he makes an actually like decent movie because he had to learn how to do it himself, basically.
Well, and I think he was just a normal white guy making, you know, it's just a white guy making a movie again. That's like a normal movie. That's not about, neither of these movies I think are about like race really, or like sex, or there's some gender stuff with obsession, but not really. It's mostly just about how like BPD hoes be crazy, you know?
Yeah, right. It's like they actually just care about the like craft of it. Yeah, no, it's like, it's just amazing how like in America, you know,
the left destroyed itself. Yeah. The left destroyed itself with the moment they decided to make everything political activism. The issue was, you know, this is an interesting little tidbit though. It really started with the blacks, the Key and Peele guy, Jordan Peele or whatever. Mm-hmm. He made like one good movie, and there was a twinge of political argument there. And it was right on that cusp of like when things started getting really crazy. Because I think that was like 2015.
Yeah, Get Out was like 2017.
Yeah, something like that. So it was like right before people totally did it. Scream by on stream. And I don't think... So all the white people were like, oh, dude, let's do that too. And then you put Weinstein in jail. This is one thing my wife was like, I can't believe you would say that. There hasn't really been a good movie by just like white people since Weinstein went to jail. Like, I don't think Tarantino's made a, like, I mean, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, that's not Tarantino. Was that Tarantino?
That was Tarantino. And actually a lot of people think that movie was sort of about Weinstein. Like the way Tarantino was writing the Cliff character was sort of his feelings at the time.
I don't know. And I thought that was like the most, I don't know. I thought that was such that was my least favorite.
Is supposed to be Cliff in what the fuck are you talking about?
Like the way that he's sort of canceled for killing his wife and this like relationship that they have, but like he can't really have him around anymore, and he faces these kind of professional repercussions from it. That was Weinstein to Tarantino, you know.
Interesting.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, like the canceledness of Cliff Booth. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, by the way, I wasn't looking at the chat. Barry Weiss said,
dude, put the chat on the thing. Make the chat show up on the stream. You can
all
do
right,
that.
it just takes a lot of space up, so I don't know. We gotta like.
Oh wow, yeah, that's terrible.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
how
terrible.
to do that.
That's terrible looking.
Yeah, let me see if I can make it look cool.
Black Rifle Coffee.
There we go.
Dude, you guys have not, the last 45 minutes of my life have been just a complete clown show.
Yeah.
The fucking internet didn't work. Gavin McInnis left us behind.
I can't believe I think Gavin McInnis blocked me. So
Gavin McInnis left us.
Dude, we had an opportunity to be associated.
I've just been limping around downtown Pasadena trying to find a Wi-Fi. I like can't walk. I'm like carrying my iPad around and like it keeps shutting off because I don't have any data in my phone. So I have no data and I'm limping around trying to like get a Wi-Fi signal in Pasadena.
Hey, dude, how ghetto is it that you don't
like
have
shout
data?
Racist shit on my phone, and like everywhere I go is like a coffee shop with like fat.
I just can't believe we had like a opportunity to associate ourselves with Gavin McInnis.
North Sentinel Island.
I know, dude. That's horrible fail. It's really like the story of her life. So close, but so far.
Yeah. Just
really failing at the key moment.
It's fine. Yeah. You know, it's funny. Today. I lost 2 state championships in high school in football in 2 years in a row.
Wow.
Damn.
What did you play?
Was it your fault?
I played outside linebacker. No, it wasn't my fault. No, I had the makings as a varsity athlete. I just not a champion. State of Virginia.
It's not the heart of a champion.
Yeah, my junior year, we lost to Russell Wilson.
It's saying our website has used all its data. You guys should probably look into that.
Yeah, the bandwidth. So yeah, that's more money.
100%. Saying 100%.
It's time for more money.
Let's make sure the website doesn't stop working for Mama the Magazine.
It works still. It'll work still.
This is good podcast. Let's talk about the website.
Yeah, let's just do like a quick. Can we just do a quick business meeting?
Can we troubleshoot the website real quick?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. Oh,
let's go over
bandwidth
on the website.
If anybody's, I just can't believe Gavin is so mad. He blocked me on iMessage.
I think
should I text him? I feel like literally I'm freaking out. Like I just got dumped by my girlfriend, and I'm like really want to text him from other numbers and be like, "What did I do wrong?" Like I feel like I'm getting ghosted by like a Tinder
session right now.
I feel like Lacey.
We're still like streaming with that. Like I can't change the name of the stream, so the stream is still going with that name on it.
Yeah.
So maybe he is mad about that. Also, he could be. The last time I saw him, Zuki tried to attack him. And it was like, kind of seemed like I invited Zuki, which I absolutely did not. But that's like the 3rd time that's happened.
Well, no, dude, like, literally,
Zuki will show up somewhere and I'll be like, what's up, man? And then Zuki will start like attacking everybody there.
No, he's a psychopath, but I don't think
I'll be like, what the fuck?
As he's getting like carried out, he'll be like, Isaac, my best friend, save me.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm always like, hey, Zuki, welcome. And then he like attacked Gavin Newsom physically, or Gavin McInnis physically. And I was like, oh no.
Yeah, when I told
maybe he thinks when
I told Isaac, I said I think we got Gavin for the show. He's like, wait, he's like, what? Gavin who? Gavin McInnis? I'm like, what other Gavin is there?
We got Gavin Newsom.
We have Gavin Newsom saying that like an Indians are the most gay and retarded thing on earth, and he becomes like a star of the right suddenly again. Because we're just like, wow, Gavin Newsom's actually super based. Loves
DNC
Mama Magazine.
Like, the DNC was like, Gavin, you need to appeal to young men. We're going to send the Mama Matrix podcast.
Yeah, all you have to do is just say if something's retarded or gay. Oh my God, look at that picture.
That's literally what it means right now. That's literally what I'm doing.
Oh, that's so perfect.
Mobile.
Bro, is this Adobe? Adobe be out here with the best AI.
Yeah, wow. Speaking of Newsom, it's election day here primary election day here in the communist state of California.
I sent in my ballot.
I voted like 6 months for Brett.
There's no way, if everybody in the country is like fraudulently voting for that dude, there's no way that the Karen Bass political machine is not doing the same, and she's gonna win by like we're gonna see like some weird like Russia shit. It's gonna be like 99-1, and everybody's gonna be like, "Wait, what the fuck?"
But that's what we're hoping happens. So this is what the most annoying thing is, like the people on Twitter who are like, "You're not gonna win, bro. Why do you stop trying to win? You're not gonna win." And it's like, yeah, well, that's the fucking point. The point is to make them cheat so badly that everybody's just like, okay, well, we live in a communist dictatorship, you know. And then at least once you know that you live in a communist dictatorship, then at least like, you know, you can act accordingly, right? Like we just know that there's no political solution at all.
Yeah.
Which very well may be the case. And if that's the case, then great. Then there's no political solution.
Gay retards talking movies. So true.
So true. Isaac, do you want to talk about your Sophie Rain tweet?
Oh, really?
Not really. Should we move on?
Isaac, this is a good look for you though. I like this. This is actually, you should just wear, you should do the podcast always. And then when people walk by, you should bring your whole setup, like your microphone and everything.
Mm-hmm.
When people walk by, you just stop them and just ask them, like, what do you think? Is this gay or retarded?
And it'll be funnier when like a nice couple is walking by and your internet cuts out and you're like, fucking God damn it!
In search of Wi-Fi. Wow, that picture really is just. So you have the gout again?
Yeah, dude. Now I have gout in a different part of my foot. It's not gout though. I have some sort of weird osteoarthritis condition that affects my body in different places.
I love that the guy that doesn't believe in any ailment has the most niche in your head fake ailment.
Well, that's how I know. That's how I know it's fake because I've been diagnosed. I've been diagnosed with every different disease, and they always get it wrong. They always tell me I have something I don't have, and whatever they tell me I have, of course, the only solution is to take X pill every day for the rest of your entire life. That's what they say.
So you've been diagnosed with AIDS?
Not AIDS, only HIV. Not full-blown AIDS yet.
Isaac actually just being really like feeling like HIV is a conspiracy theory because the doctor told him he's HIV positive. He's like, that's not even a thing. That's literally not a thing.
I go on the podcast saying, you know what's fake? AIDS. It's completely fake.
And his limbs are falling off and he's like sick all the time. And he's like, no, it's fine. It's really, I'm not taking the AIDS pill forever, dude. It's fine.
No, what's the real name of AIDS? We learned it last
time.
It's called like gay sex disease.
GERDs.
Yeah, it's called like gay in your butt. GERDs.
GERDs.
It's called GAIDS. It's GAIDS.
I thought it was GERDs.
Isaac came to me last.
Oh, grids. It's grids.
Grids. Yeah.
This is the second bout of gout. And when he first got gout last year, he comes to me and he's like, yeah, I have gout, and it's because I stopped drinking whiskey.
Oh, he told me it was another thing. He told me it was some other vice that he stopped doing.
I just heard the whiskey. It might be multivariate. It's the multivariate.
Yeah, it's multivariate.
Multivariate gout.
Yeah.
The Sophie Rain treat. Yeah, sure. Bring up the Sophie Rain treat.
Sophie Rain's not. She's so mid, but oh, dude,
that's the point, though. This is what people don't get.
But here's the quiet part out loud.
The point is that she's mid.
She's mid, but here's what people. This is the other thing. It goes back to the Kool-Aid, the Kool-Aid containers. Dude, she's making millions of dollars off of black dudes. It's not a lot of white dudes. And then any white dude, I think, dude, there's a lot of white dudes that are like psyoped because they're wiggers, and they're just like, oh yeah, she's hot. She's not hot, dude.
Dude, she's obviously really hot. What are you talking about?
She's aight, dude. That's not. I don't know. Maybe that's just not my type, but she aight.
What are you fucking talking about? She's
Isaac and I are both like. I mean, I thought you like art girls and shit, Denzel.
No, I like old bimbos. I like
Denzel has a weird old woman fetish. It's really disgusting. It's honestly.
I don't actually.
It's one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen.
Like the granny. He's about to get his ass beat by his girlfriend, who's probably listening to this shit.
Yeah,
I've heard her go off.
She's definitely listening.
I would never want to be in a fucking shouting match with that chick, dude.
It has been tense since we saw Obsession together in theaters. Everything that happened in that movie is our relationship.
Sophie, dude, she should be middle. Oh, dude, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's more money. Sophie Rain to me is just like, I don't know. She looks a little too adolescent to me. Ugh, I don't know. It's not my vibe. Not personally, it's not for me.
Well, let me read Isaac's tweet so we can. I thought this was a great.
I gotta go get a drink. I'm gonna shut up for a while.
Okay. He says, "What sucks so incredibly bad is that this exact girl used to be the one in middle school you got the dry hand job in her rich parents' pool house when they were out of town, and you drank 2.5 vodka cranberries, and now that beautiful moment has been commodified." That beautiful moment has been commodified and digitized into something you pay 15 yen cents for on OnlyFans.
My favorite part was the yen cents, but nobody commented on the yen cents.
Right.
But yeah, no, everybody called me a pedo, of course. Everybody started screaming, "You're a pedo. Why are you thinking about children?" When in fact, I'm actually calling everybody else a pedo. I'm saying that actually the entire popularity of Sophie Rain is very pedophilic. It's like it's the whole. Yeah, the whole like appeal of her is that she looks like a high school girl. That's the whole appeal of Sophie Rain. I guarantee. I promise you, that's why people are so
obviously.
And so it's disgusting. I'm saying that's fucking terrible. And it's like that shit should not be something, 50-year-old Indian dudes are paying 15 cents for. That shit should be reserved solely for white suburban people who are behaving correctly in society.
Yeah, I do think there's something to the theory that I don't know if it's totally.
That's called humor. People watching this. It obviously shouldn't only be for white people in any situation. I'm just saying it should be something that's reserved for adolescents. It shouldn't be something that you pay for. It's disgusting. It's horrible. It's so enormously evil that it's just like you can't even really believe how evil it is in reality. Like if you look at Sophie Rain, it's so obvious. It's like it is not because you're right. She's not. She's like. Could you imagine? Well, I always like to think of like some people like her, or Sydney Sweeney, which is kind of the same thing. Walking into some like gay modeling agency like 15 years ago, and the gay dude would have been like, "Yuck! Like get out of here, you fat hog!" Because they really are not pound for pound, like in terms of just the rarity of their attractiveness. It's not that much. It's like they're very, very mid, but they have something about them that is like really reminiscent of like straight, like adolescent love, like those early, like they remind you of like your early, like horny crushes in high school and shit. And it's disgusting. It's really fucking gross. But the powers that be could have never predicted that essence would have been so popular. And that's why it's like everybody was taken totally off guard by Sydney Sweeney, because they're like, what? Because like the gays that run Hollywood, they look at her and they just don't get it. They like can't put two and two together. They're like, why do people like this girl? And I'm sure
think
it's the same with
Sydney
Sophie
Sweeney
Rain.
I think the Sydney Sweeney thing is much more just that she looks a little bit downs. Like she looks a little bit stupid. She has a very kind of bonked on the head, vacant.
Yeah, this is a Dasha thing, the bonked on the head thing.
Yeah.
Like men, like women who look like they've been like bonked on the head. I don't even think it's that though. I think it just reminds you both of them have the same thing, in that they remind you of the first girl in fucking middle school that got boobs. Like remember, and she was never that hot. She was never like the smoking hot girl. She was always like some other girl, some random girl. And she was just the one that had like the poor. They were poor.
Yeah, like
oh, dude. Okay, we get it. You're Jewish and you're rich and shit, dude. She's just fucking
everybody was poor.
If you weren't, everybody's poor except for me.
Everybody's
I smoke
poor.
cigarettes in my house.
Also poor. I was fucking poor. No, but
I went to public school, nigga. Everybody was poor.
Yeah. No, they were always like kind of busted, but they had just giant tits. And like you were so horny. Like you were just like unbelievably horny. Like you could not believe how fucking horny. You were just like overtaken by horniness. Because you were fucking 13 years old and you were like seeing tits for the first time. You're like, oh my God, this is ridiculous.
It is it's when you first get it's the trashy hot distinction. It's like when you first get like, ooh, she's hot. She's not like, she's not beautiful, like my mom. Right. And she's not, you know what I mean? It's like when you're hitting puberty and you're like, ooh, I like this chick is just,
yeah. Right.
She's a little like behind the dumpstery.
And exactly. And that's what they're selling. That's what Sydney Sweeney and Sophie Rain are selling. They're selling that like adolescent feeling that you had once long ago. And that's why, again, they completely like knocked over the whole like fashion and like gay, entirely 100% homosexual and women like Hollywood like development system, because they're selling something that's like so opaque to women and gays. Like gays don't know what that was like, you know? And like women don't know what that was like. But like straight dudes, we all know, we all remember, we like have that memory.
Yeah.
And so it's like that's so much more unique than like, oh, look at this like skinny, stupid, like overly made up girl that's like
supermodel is not a
that's like not even
not
like,
attainable.
Nobody cares about that. Right. It's like
it's also her voice. What's her head's voice? She sounds like a freaking child when she talks.
Yeah.
She's got that weird sort of like nasally. Sydney Sweeney. She's got like that weird.
Yeah,
like,
she like perfectly
talk like this.
Yeah, she talks like exactly right, like the really annoying girl like in your high school. Like she has that perfect voice.
When she like breaks down in a very childish way.
Yeah. Yikes. It's a yikes from me. I'm into it, whatever.
Yeah. It's Pride Month. That's our next topic.
I'll give you a good take. You know, the Bible says pride is a sin. And so they do this whole bit. And June is also, I believe, it's like the middle of like the Sacred Heart. Something about the Sacred Heart. I'm not Catholic, but I know the Catholics. The Sacred Heart is like a whole thing. Make him look homosexual.
So you're saying I look straight right now?
Stereotypically homosexual.
I look like a straight guy. And you have to use technology to make me gay.
Blocked. Try another input.
You cannot make me look gay.
You could just say, make him look like he really likes cats. I bet you have a cat, don't you, Denzel?
Ew, dude. I would never have a cat. Absolutely not.
Jews don't do cats, huh?
Jews don't do cats.
Yeah, I don't know. Pride Month, whatever. At this point, it is it is what it is. I like it. I actually enjoy Pride Month.
I enjoy it. I think this is a good one. Like, I'm not really seeing any businesses care about it or post anything.
Except for NFL football teams, which is like What are we still Are we still doing this?
Yeah.
Isaac, you're
I have
muted.
I have a question for you. I have a question for you, Harrison. You'll know this because you follow these like right-wing influencers. What happened with Elijah Schaefer and Sarah Stock?
Oh, I know every detail of it because I was doing a peptide deal with Elijah Schaefer when it went down.
Yes, please tell the deal. Because I
He
think
was
Sarah
just banging
Stock's
her.
She's really hot. She really does it.
Yeah, she's another example. Oh, dude, how did they do this?
Oh, dude. That is so accurate, man. That was
God, it's so good.
Dude, that is so accurate. That's so true.
And it's just
true, bro.
And they gave you a little bit hookier nose somehow. I don't even know how they did that. That's kind of amazing.
Dude, that's so good. You got to share that. You need to share that.
You should share that, like try to make it unironic. Oh, so good. No, but he was banging her. Yeah, he hired her at Rift. And everybody thought Rift was like some big psyop, but it was actually paid for by this guy Hunter Colson, I think. Elijah has he has a massive following. He's a good entertainer. I like him a lot as a person because he's just a weird, funny guy, you know. But he got wrapped up in he is a incredible coxman. Yeah, they thought it was like a schizo spiral, but it's not. I think he's just
incredible coxman.
He's just really good at banging e-girls that are on the right.
Wasn't he married? So he was married.
Wasn't he banging?
Yeah, he's been married. He has married and 2 kids, but he's banged pretty much every hot e-girl that has ever existed. He's the Pete what's his head?
David.
I was about to say
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson. I was going to say Pete Carroll. Pete Davidson
Pete Davidson of the right.
Of the right, yeah, by far.
I like that. That's a good analogy, actually. He kind of seems like that.
But wasn't he
literally banged every single one of them? You name him, he's banged them.
And they don't care that he's married. They just go and do it anyway, even though.
Yeah, well, he tells them they're in an open marriage and stuff like that. But but if chicks are horny, they don't really care, and if they want to bang you,
they don't care at all. Especially girls on the right. Girls on the right are this weird like. They're in a way like way hornier than girls on the left.
Yeah,
you know?
It's a little bit of a repression thing too.
I remember I one time I went to AmFest and I was in the elevator by myself for like 5 stories with this like really like hot but totally like ultra trad girl, and like she was literally like. She seemed like she was so terrified I was just gonna like rape her right there on the spot. Like she was like trembling in fear because it was like just me for me. And never have I felt more of like a Jewish like forest like goat man. Where I was just like sitting there being like, oh, hello, I'm gonna get you. If this elevator goes one more floor, it's fucking over for you, bitch. Yeah, that's how it felt.
Isaac's standing right next to her.
Yeah. I'm like, what's the problem?
Breathing super loud for
I'm like, hello, what are you doing here? No, but that's how she made me feel. And I was like, lady, I'm just standing here. I'm not like trying to fucking rape you. She was like trembling and sweating in fear. And I was like, damn, these girls are repressed as fuck. They're like, they're just like so horny and they are trying to not be. But it's really true. I feel like the right wing is like, it's like the same thing with every right wing guy is like way gayer. Like, like the thing about art hoes, like lefty art hoes, is that they're not horny at all. And they're completely unafraid of men in any way. They have no fear whatsoever. Like they,
actually,
I'm gonna
text Elijah and see if he'll come on this real quick.
Okay.
Would that be funny?
Swapping out.
No, we can't swap the names, so we'll just call him Gavin McInnis the whole time.
We'll just say you're a Gavin McInnis. Yeah, that'd be funny. What's up, Gavin? We should try.
You'd be like, I'm not. You guys know I'm not Gavin McInnis, right? Be like, don't be weird, dude. Just chill, bro. No, it's a bizarre, and it's funny. A lot of his bang sessions start at AmFest. So 2 years ago, when you were there, he banged 48 e-girls apparently.
Dude, I so believe it. Amphis is incredibly horny. It's a really horny. Like there's a strong current of extreme horniness going on there.
Yeah, dude. And we were like the oldest people there by like 40 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Were you there? Were you there, Denzel?
Yeah, I was with you guys because it was in Phoenix.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went to dinner and everything. That's right.
He was banging Sarah Stock, who's so hot. Really amazing work. But she was also married or something, right?
No, she was engaged and they didn't hook up and they waited till marriage and everything.
So she was waiting till marriage while banging Elijah Schaefer on the side.
Yeah.
That is fucking depressing, man.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. So has he like addressed this? Like how is she still with the dude? Like what the fuck?
I don't think she is. She like left Twitter.
Bro,
I love how like completely out of the loop you are on this. This all happened.
Dude,
like
I don't know any.
6 months
I don't
ago.
know any. I don't follow this shit at all.
Yeah, dude. No, I was even like talking to my bosses about like, hey, maybe we should get Elijah Schaefer, and then this all blew up.
Well, he's. I don't get like what is his content? Like, who is he? What is he talking?
He's basically like Nick Fuentes adjacent. He's a little more retarded, but it's good because he's more everyman in some ways.
So he just does streams. He does just straight up streams.
Yeah, he does like he had a big YouTube channel and everything. And he has Sarah Stock. He also had Amy Dangerfield. You ever looked at Amy Dangerfield?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, look her up. She was a thing. She was on Valuetainment for a while, which is Patrick Bet-David's thing. He signed her. I don't know if they banged or not. I think that's.
I find most of them really. I find like pretty much 100% of them really not attractive. No offense to them. I'm sure they're very lovely people, but I don't find them hot at all.
Yo,
but
Juan,
I do.
pull up
Sarah
Amy
Stock is
Dangerfield.
the only. Sarah Stock is the sole exception. It seems like.
Juan, pull up Amy Dangerfield and her new husband, who is, by the way, his name's Eric. He's like really good at podcast production and stuff like that. Yeah, some of their, I don't know what's going on there. Seems. Gavin's just texting me back.
No way.
I said, did you block me? He said,
wow.
Nope. That's his only response is nope.
Oh, come on, bro.
Say we're still on, please. God.
Say we're still on. Come back. We'll change the name. Say we'll change. We're sorry.
Send him a picture of the name spelled right. Say please.
I did. I sent him a new link with the correct name. I said, we're still on if you want to berate me. Look.
She's pretty good. Yeah,
she's Australian.
Yeah. You can't tell though.
Hold on, from that same Juan, from that same photo shoot that you have with there's one where he looks like a post-op tranny or pre-op.
Yeah, this one seems like suspect. I'm not feeling it. Move on.
I mean,
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Okay.
No, she's a no. That's a no from me.
I know what
is the only one.
You wouldn't holler?
Nah, I'm not hollering. I'm not hollering at this one.
Should we talk Vine and Fig Tree? No.
I guess.
You should maybe.
I thought we weren't.
Listen, I'm always about drawing attention away from my own Jewish ops.
Creepy Jewish ops.
Israeli Jewish ops.
Creepy ties.
As they said, there's only one job, and it's working for Israel. That's the only job.
That's what I said.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You said that. Somebody said that.
It is true. That's the only job in life.
It's either working for Israel or not, or you speak against working for Israel. Those are the two remaining jobs.
Yeah, and only one of those pays on time. And it's definitely not.
And it's not working for Israel.
Depending. It depends. Vine and Fig Tree. So yeah, they are not, but they did not, as far as I know, they're not registered with FARA. So I have issues with them.
I don't get what they did wrong at all. It sounds totally fine and legal.
Well, yeah, that's why you shouldn't have even, I don't even know. I don't, it's like, I don't know.
Everything's legal. I think the issue, Vine and Figma Tree, the issue is always, is a foreign government paying to influence your country's politics. Here's the issue. Every single country in the world does this in the United States. And then when you look at the scale, Israel always is talked about. Israel's like midway towards the bottom of actual money being spent on this sort of stuff. China, I believe over the past like 5 years has spent like $500 million on lobbying.
China's just a lot better at it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's what everybody's always saying.
And then all the Middle East countries, Qatar, everybody. So, and look, I'm not trying to do Hasbara right now. Hold on, I got to bring the chat up because I'm probably being called a goy, but
yeah, but isn't that kind of bullshit? Because it's like that's only counting foreign governments, but not people in America who are technically Americans, but they're Jews, so they're
obviously AIPAC isn't registered as like FARA. There's some issues there, sure, but on the whole, just follow the money. Now, this fig and tree thing seems a little more dicey, but it's such a sloppy op that I'm like, wow, this is like amateur. That's what when I look at that and it's like they're sending Dropbox links to influencers like, oh, this is like an amateur marketing op.
This is what I always tell to the Hasbara people, both publicly and privately, which is you're doing a bad job. It's like it's not that you're doing it. It's that you're doing a very bad job of it. And they're doing a very bad job of it for the same reason that Hollywood can't make any good movies, because you have a bunch of gays and women telling you what to do. And they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to tell this story correctly. In China, they don't have that. The reason why, no one talks about China Hasbara, even though it's obviously a massive fucking deal, right? I mean, no matter how much you fucking hate the Jews, you have to admit that China is certainly spending billions of dollars to influence American mind shift, right? Obviously. No serious person would believe that that's not true. Yet no one talks about it. And the reason no one talks about it is because they're actually really good at it. They're actually really good at what they do.
Yeah.
Whereas on the fucking Hasbara Israel side, you have this video of like a gay dude and a woman being like, you can't get into the Shabbat party. And it's like, are you fucking out of your mind? Like, what are you doing? Like, and they think, it got 1 million views, so therefore it's worth the money. It's like, no. You just turned everyone against you completely. And it's just like, dude.
Yeah. I know. It's like
it's
the Jewish propaganda. The Chinese propaganda just sort of like works silently, whereas the Jewish propaganda actively makes people want to kill Jews more.
Yeah, because it's so like nakedly awful. Yeah. And it's just like, it's so indulging in its blindness towards honor or integrity that it's like, okay, then they think that that's the fucking trick, right? They think, I'm going to have absolutely no honor and integrity, and then that'll be my advantage. And it's like, okay, well, that works for like 30 years. And then it doesn't work anymore because people then figure it out and then they start revealing it, as this just happened. And then now everybody knows that you have no honor and integrity. And it's like, okay, great fucking work. You know? So it's just, it's immoral and it's stupid at the same time. And it really drives me fucking insane. I mean, part of the reason I was such an anti-Semite for so long was because of this shit. And I didn't know what like being Jewish actually was. I didn't understand that it was actually a very good thing if you actually learn about the religion.
Right, now you're fucking Orthodox Jewish, which is crazy.
Well, I mean, I'm not at all, but I at least sort of try, you know?
Real quick update on Gavin.
Yeah.
He responded, I said, we're still on if you want to berate us. He said, I'm at my kid's game. I have zero tolerance for my name being misspelled. I can't be wasting my time at that level of professionalism. So, yeah, he was pissed.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, well, I don't
so
know.
That's my fault.
Say it's a Harrison. Yeah, you got to be careful about that shit, dude. You got to be careful. About
dude, first off, I didn't know he was going to see that. I'm just typing. This is my little backroom typing retarded thing.
Yeah,
I'm not sure typing shit in.
I'm sure he'll get over it.
I just apologize profusely with
I'm sure tomorrow he'll be like, okay, that was it's a little bit of an extreme reaction. I understand being pissed, but come on.
Maybe we'll do
it's like,
next week.
Are we really that bad? Are we really that just little ants? We're just little ants to be crushed by the foot of Gavin McInnis if we make one little mistake, just squash on our fucking heads. Like, okay.
Hey, listen, I'm all. If you don't fucking
watch out,
know,
Gavin. I'm gonna get Zuki. I'm gonna sick Zuki.
Yeah, no,
Gavin.
I got Gavin to come into. I got Gavin to come into a Twitter space hosted by Zuki, and it was funny because Zuki kept trying to like bring shit up, and Gavin was just like, "Hey, are you talking about this thing that happened 15 years ago? Like, what year do you live in?"
Dude,
so Gavin generally has a good humor about things, but I also kind of understand like if it's like when you get somebody and they have like a contract writer or something. I don't know. It's sort of an old school thing, but it's like, hey, man, I don't ask for much. Just don't fucking misspell my fucking name because it's just like a basic level of respect.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get if I was in Gavin's shoes,
I
would be exactly that type of guy. I would be like, fuck you. I have no time for this. I get it. But also, I would also get over it very quickly. But no, dude, Zuki is a legitimately dangerous guy. There's not a lot of like dangerous people, but it's
dude,
like
he's the man.
You look in. No, I like Zuki, but you look in his eyes and you can see that there's.
There's nothing there.
It's the eyes of a chicken or of a bear.
Dude, we should get Zuki on here. Maybe I'll text Zuki. We'll see if Zuki will come on.
No. We'll have Zuki we'll have him on another time.
I'm so afraid to even mention Zuki. I don't even want to shit talk him. I don't want to conjure him up into my life.
No, I like Zuki, and I stay on Zuki's good side because I don't want him to kill me. But if I was like a precog, I'd be like, this guy is definitely like. If anybody ever gets killed in our scene, it's 100%. I can just tell you now, it was Zuki. Definitely did it. So I'm just saying that in the future.
Well, look, Zuki shared his drugs with me, and I appreciate that about him.
That's true. Anybody who does that no. Again,
and he only knew me from the internet.
I prefer Zuki to fucking corny ass fucking dorks. I prefer a little danger to phony.
That's how, I agree.
Losers.
Denzel's like, I'm scared of.
Dude,
Denzel's like, I'm busy reading at a female poetry reading that Zuki was not invited to.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because he's dangerous.
Such a lit fag, dude.
He literally followed me from one event to another event, blocks in LA. He followed me to the Roosevelt Hotel, tracked my location to see where I was going.
Hey, that's a good friend.
Well planned, Sid.
Dude, look how big that fucking mug is, dude. That's like the most libtarded mug they gave this fucking guy. What do you got there, dude? Look at that mug.
They gave it to me for free. They gave it to me for free because I was limping around screaming about Wi-Fi.
Yeah, they're like, please get the fuck out of our cafe. You're like, where do I put this? Just go. Please just go. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, they're like,
you can tell, like, when a guy that looks like Isaac has an I voted sticker, you know he voted for the worst person in the world.
I was judging dudes. Yeah, I saw like a bunch of dudes like voting, getting in their fucking Subarus. I was like, God damn it. Like, we're just fucked, man. They're never going to learn. They live it, they're going and voting in South Pasadena. I'm going to vote Dem because those Republicans are going to take control. It's like, man, we're just fucked.
Is Pasadena Pasadena's in LA County?
Of course, it's in LA County. It's not in LA
the
City, but it's very complicated. Nobody knows what they're fucking talking about.
Yeah, I don't know how this
Everybody
works.
constantly, it's very complex. So it's not, everybody's like, don't you know that's not in LA City? Duh. But they don't know what they're fucking talking about because a lot of the things that you think of as LA City are not actually LA City. Like Beverly Hills is not LA City.
Right.
But it's in LA City. It's just not actually LA City. Culver City is like as LA as it gets, but it's not in LA technically. Whereas Venice is in LA. The Valley is in LA.
But when I'm voting for mayor of LA, is it for LA County or is it for the city?
So so it's weird. It's a weird thing because you're voting for this like weird patchwork that's like completely random. And that patchwork is actually like pretty broke and shitty. but it also contains a lot of really nice areas like the Pacific Palisades. The Pacific Palisades is really nice, but it's technically in LA City, which is why this whole Pratt thing makes sense, because he was in the Palisades.
Okay. We're told to move on by our Mexican goy slave. What is next topic?
He doesn't want to hear about this.
I was interested, but
I mean, dude, this was a tough week. There's not a lot going on this week. There's.
Are you out of topics?
No, I'm not out. I'll give you what we have left. You guys can pick. We got, the Thunder loss. Netanyahu said Trump said you're fucking crazy to Netanyahu. We talk about white birth rates. Talk about the rising 4% white birth rates under Trump. ICE agent wore a Rolex, maybe. Remigration summit happened. They did a moment of silence.
These are terrible. These are fucking terrible topics, bro.
There's nothing. I'm telling you,
really bad job. Very bad job at the topics.
Is Allie your girlfriend? Hold on. Allie's your girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Let me check out her Twitter.
Check it out.
Let me see what's up with this.
That'll be fun.
Allie.
I might have blocked her though. I block all e-girls.
She's not an e-girl. She's a performance artist.
Dude, we really need.
What does that mean? She's not a stripper, is she?
No, she's not a fucking stripper.
Oh, okay, good.
We really needed her to be midweek mid because Worst Boyfriend Ever sent us the.
But what is her at?
Person of all time.
What's her at?
It's here. I'll send it to you right now.
Oh, just put it on the internet, dude. Who cares?
No. It's
anyways,
just,
so we don't care about white people winning. I know this is a Jewish podcast, so we shouldn't probably talk about white people doing good things, right? Is that what the point is? Whites are winning.
What I saw is that at this rate, as long as we continue deportations, whites will never be a majority. They will never lose majority status in America.
How many do we need to deport?
I think just whatever we're doing, if we just keep it up. Because what's happening is that the minorities, like the black people and the Mexican people and the Indians and stuff, they used to just be breeding like crazy, like third worlders, but now they're coming to America and they're like getting on antidepressants and like getting really into video games and like going to poetry readings and whatever. So they're not having kids as much anymore. So their birth rates are now declining. Like black birth rates are way down.
Oh, Blicky. Okay, got you. Yeah,
that's her Twitter.
Wow. So you're right in the mix of all that nonsense. Wow. Okay.
What nonsense?
Unacceptable.
What are you talking about?
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. All right.
Hey, when are we going to put Pariah the doll in our magazine? Is that coming?
Dude,
is that coming like in 5 minutes?
Let's just do that right away. Denzel's gonna legitimately ask that, and I can feel it. He's gonna legitimately be like, "Can we just feature Pariah? It's like midweek mid." It's like, okay.
Well, she's not a mid. She's too high.
I mean, she's kind of money. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even know she was a tranny for like 5 years. I used to like try to holler. I'm not even joking.
She's hotter than Ella Emhoff. I'll say that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for
disgusting.
Sure.
Totally not true. No man is hotter than a woman.
No, but she's not even like she tried to like go back to being a dude, and it was just like, what are you doing?
Nah, you guys are so not gonna ever.
Well, does he have the junk?
You guys are gonna not Jewishly subvert my opinion.
Did they opt? Did he opt? Did he opt at all?
So, from my understanding, not to blow up Miles' spot, he was preyed upon by the Philadelphia hospital system, and they put him on puberty blockers when he was a young man, and ruined his life, basically.
But what about his junk?
I never saw it. I don't know.
So it's still there?
I think it's still there.
Well, then you're a dude. If you get it chopped off and you get the little...
He says he's a guy. He's a dude.
I mean, all right, whatever. I don't care. As long as he's cool with Nick Fuentes, he's cool with me, bro.
Good friend of Nick Fuentes. Yeah, Allie's hanging out with Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, no, we're not.
I know. Now I know. I didn't know who she was, but now I know.
It's a no tranny magazine. 0 trannies in this magazine ever. the rule.
Yeah, no trannies right now.
No trannies, just period. I don't even want to talk about trannies.
How about no trannies yet?
I don't care. I
You
just
guys
don't care
brought it
at
up.
all.
You guys are the ones who always bring up the trannies.
I just
Who's
don't
you
want to be
guys?
involved.
Who's you
I don't want to be
guys?
involved with
You
trannies
two
in
love
any way.
talking about it.
You're the one that's always
Because it's also
texting
like
us.
they're doing it for attention. So giving it any air at all is giving it what it wants. You know?
Yeah.
Barry Weiss says he doesn't look
all right.
Estonian.
All right. Are we done here? Is this?
Yeah,
No.
we're an hour 40
is this over?
No, dude. This is a 2-hour podcast. We got 20 minutes.
Oh, is it? I thought it was a 1 hour and 30-minute podcast.
No,
I'm just
it's
out of,
always-
I truly did research, and there was just nothing interesting happening in the world this week since last
Okay,
week.
let's talk about the white guy that died in England.
Oh, yeah, he got stabbed by the Sikh.
Yeah.
So what happened there?
It was a reverse George Floyd. The cops killed a white guy after he got stabbed. The Sikh stabbed him. And then the cops came, and the Sikh was like, he called me.
Why did the Sikh stab him?
Because he told him to stop smoking weed, like in front of people or something. And the Sikh stabbed him in the neck or something, in the chest. And then the cops came, and they were like, he called him brown. I'm pretty sure it's what happened.
And the cops executed him because of that?
Well, no, he was already dying, and then the cops literally handcuffed him and then dragged him around as he was bleeding out. And then they were like, oh, shit, he died. We arrested the wrong guy.
Yeah, it's messed up, man. Sikhs, the whole thing is Sikhs have this rule that they are allowed to carry knives on their back, and
there we go.
And if they take the knife out, they can't put the knife back unless it has blood on it. That's the Sikh rule.
What?
Yeah, Sikhs are really insane. And you know what? You know why Sikhs don't cut their hair? Because when the Muslims took over North, when the Muslims took over, I love that. Juan said, dude, that's from Dune. Like, I think you just took that from the Dune movie. That's like not true about Sikhs. It's like, like the shot.
No, that is true. No, it is really true.
But anyways,
the movie Dune got it from the Sikhs.
Nigga, that's Dune.
Dune got it from the Sikhs.
That's kind of funny. No, but dude, yeah, but they don't cut their hair because when the Muslims would come through North India, they would cut your hair to show that you were to show that you were conquered by them. And I believe their whole idea, the whole thing is something about like they won't cut their hair until the last Muslim's dead. So they're very anti-Muslim.
Like
they're like the most anti-Muslim people on earth. They're very Indian.
Wow.
And they're
to the Sikhs.
It's interesting, right? Yeah, it's like a really, like on 9/11, they were like cried for 7 years or something like that. I don't know. There's like a whole bit. So they're very anti-Muslim. And they're always down to kill Muslims, number one. But now they're just turning into pot smoking, basically black people in England, and they're just killing white people. So it's getting out of control. And they're also very tall. They're bigger than most Indians because the Muslims had a much harder time conquering them. They also drink this thing called Bang. There we go.
Bang energy?
Bang energy.
That is a myth.
Yeah.
No, but this is like AI fake.
Yeah, that's fake. Of course it's true.
Yeah, of course.
And no, but the other thing is the big thing that they do is a lot of them sort of like hang out just on street corners doing nothing except mixing up these giant vats of milk in marijuana, and it's called Bang. And they used to feed it to their elephants when they'd go into battle. It would make the elephants not freak out. And so they just get high all day on weed milk, and they're just like, I'm ready to kill Muslims at all time.
That's what I do, dude. Sounds like
I was like, based. Kind of based, bro.
Weed milk, kill Muslims. I like
incredibly. Yeah,
what
so I mean, there's some upsides to the
what are Sikhs? Like, what nation do they hail from?
North India.
Yeah, India. They're Indian.
They're Punjabs mostly.
What
And
are
they're all like a foot taller than the average Indian. And they eat meat. I believe they eat cow.
So do they believe in like multi-armed like gods with like cool,
I don't know. Hey, Mexican Goy Slave, pull up what the fuck this shit is. I could Google it, but it's probably funnier
Can
if
I
you
guess how many Sikhs are in the world? I'm going to guess how many Sikhs there are. Do you think there's more Sikhs or more Jews in the world?
more Sikhs for sure.
You think more Sikhs?
Yeah.
Oh, Sikhs believe in a single god. Very based.
Oh, wow. That's good.
Wow.
But I'm pretty sure their entire belief system is actually about just hating Muslims.
These guys just sound like Jews. They're just like getting stoned, hating Muslims, monotheistic.
Hey,
no, they're very not Jewish, though.
But wait, let's see. Do Sikhs hate Jews?
I'm going to guess that there's 20 million Sikhs in the world. And there's like 16 million Jews?
The answer is no. Sikhs do not hate Jews. Sikhism is founded on principles of universal brotherhood.
Okay, well, bullshit. Dude, Isaac's actually very close. 25 million Sikhs.
Oh, wow. Listen to this. Historically, the relationship has been positive. During the Sikh Empire in the 19th century, Maharaja Ranjit Singh offered safe haven to Jews fleeing persecution in Iran because they hate the Muslims so much.
Dude, sick. Shout out the Sikhs, dude. If any Sikhs are listening, hit us up.
So, like, you're kind of supporting that Sikh that murdered that just nice British white guy.
Yeah, right. Typical Jewish.
That anti-Semitic white guy in England.
Good
Fuck
work.
that guy. Good work. Oh, somebody's gonna clip that. We're so done, dude. We're so done.
I can't care about the British.
It's funny, if you search that, the first thing that comes up is a Reddit thing that says Sikhs have always been overtly nice to me. And it's from Orthodox Jews.
Yeah, this is Googling anything, dude. You Google literally anything, and it's like this. It's like if you ever try Googling something on like the Bible on homosexuality, if you literally Google, what does the Bible say about homosexuality? You'll get like 20 results that are all like, it says this, but what it really means is this, like you'll never get the original source at all. It's just all 100%
like that's an issue that's hotly debated among experts.
Yeah, they'll be like, what it really means is this. That'll be like the first result.
Yeah.
So let's see. Where did the six, there's really six, it's called six. They live, Punjab, northern India. So it's 25 to 30 million, yeah. And so Sikhs and Bang. Let me look up what Bang is real quick, because I'm pretty sure I was right about that. They feed it to their, because I found this out because I was hanging out with somebody and was being racist to him because he was Sikh. And I was like, oh, you just don't like, we were joking. It was like my buddy who was Jewish. I was like, oh, you just don't like him because he's Jewish. And he's like, no. I'm Sikh. We hate Muslims. And then I was like, what? Because he was wearing a turban. And
this is like kind of weird to get.
It was like 15 years ago.
How do you get stabbed? I always feel like if I was to get into like a stabbing altercation, I would sort of be able to like run away and not get stabbed. You know what I mean? It seems kind of hard to just stab somebody.
Dude, this guy, like, if somebody just pulls up on you and stabs you quick out of nowhere and they're a big-ass Sikh, Sikhs aren't little Indians. That's the whole thing.
Okay, like we get it. You've said the 17
they're
times.
Big.
We understand.
But if somebody's quick like that,
no,
like, dude, ask Juan. Juan has probably been stabbed 14 times. He's fucking...
It's in Mexico.
I'm really scared. Dude, I could never stab somebody. I carry a knife on me. I carry the gun. I can shoot somebody. I could shoot anybody. I could shoot anything in the world. I'll shoot anybody 20 times. The idea of stabbing someone is like, ugh, ick.
I think I would like to stab. I would love to stab. I would love to sword somebody. I would love to chop an arm off.
A sword I could do.
That.
I would love
like a stab into somebody's like gut, and you're like, are you okay? I'd feel like I'd have to say, are you okay? I was like, are you okay?
I would love to kill. I would love to commit a murder with my bare hands. I don't, and I won't. But
bare hands is different than the stabby.
Isn't that more gruesome?
I don't know, dude. I could beat somebody to death right now. I don't care. But this whole idea of stabbing just to me is very icky. the instrument of like stabbing somebody, because like
It
when
seems
you get
really
stabbed,
hard.
you don't even know you're getting stabbed half the time.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Because like
But
you're
it's like, it seems like
you're like,
if you're having a street altercation with somebody, it's like, I mean, if you're having a street altercation with a suit, you would think you would know to like try to not get stabbed. You know what I mean? Like you would think you would be like, all right, I should probably like not get stabbed.
Well, again, they're gone off weed milk. They're huge. They tower over you.
I mean, the guy though. So like,
Yeah.
just don't get stabbed, man. Just be hot. Just don't get stabbed. Just
Don't get stabbed.
don't get stabbed.
Be
How
hot.
hard could it be?
oh, dude. Oh, you have to put this. Hold on, Juan. Let me put this picture in the. Check the chat, Juan, because you got to put this picture up. Because this is gonna. This is what bang is. You guys are gonna love this shit, dude. Holy shit, dude. Instant feet, dude. Instant weed feet milk. Dude, they just always are putting their toes and feet on everything. What is with that?
Yeah. And they don't like, they go barefoot, no shoes. It's insane.
Is it that hot in India? You just can't wear shoes, or like what's going on there?
He's got flip-flops on.
I know, but why? It's just a laziness. Oh, I'd drink it for sure. I don't care.
I would try it.
You know how high you'd fucking be, dude? They would give it to elephants to go into battle. And they're just drinking it right there with them.
Damn.
That's like, and they've never obviously had a war with white people because we'd fuck them up so bad, dude.
Have you guys ever known a Sikh? Have you ever had a Sikh?
Yeah, I got a bunch of Sikh friends.
You have a bunch of Sikh, like tons of them?
Dude, I'm from Northern Virginia, dude. Everybody is not white.
What are they like? Can they like hang out? Can they drink?
Yeah, they do everything.
Hmm.
I mean, it's forbidden, but like, I don't know. My wife's ostensibly Muslim and she fucking has sex with a pig all the time. Gross, disgusting. But no, she drinks, you know.
Well, Sikhs definitely sound preferable to Muslims.
I don't know. I don't know if they smell better. That's always what you got to think about. Because they don't cut their hair.
Hmm. And they just wrap it up in that big turban.
Yep.
Walk around with it.
Yeah.
Knives. Damn.
You got to think about that sometimes. There's a good guy, Tryman. I think Tryman on Twitter is Sikh. He's great. Great person. They're always great. But, you know, I love Indians. I love...
Harrison, what are you? What do you consider yourself religion-wise?
Well, I grew up United Methodist. So very libtard Christian. Rock band, gay, trans, very, very, very progressive Christian. But I went on mission trips all the time. And it was always it was always Jesus. It was cool. So like, I'm consider myself, you know, a Protestant. I've rejected the ways of the, there we go. That is me. The brown.
Yeah, that's what your son is going to look like.
That's what I look like when I take a shit ton of melanotan. I'd be injecting the melanotan, dude. The peptides. That's
why do you think that? Just to be more tan? Just to be darker?
Yeah. And it just feels good when you're tan, dude. You wouldn't know because you're Ashkenazi and you're whatever you are. I guess you're like
Green.
Eastern European.
Yeah.
So you guys just don't get tan, but you're dark. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're pale dark. You're a fucking vampire, dude. You're like literally the fucking Dracula of Transylvania. But anyways, yeah, so I grew up United Methodist Christian. And now I kind of want to become Catholic, but I don't really want to do all that shit. So
yeah, it's a lot of work. So Methodists, what do they believe? They just believe basic Protestant shit, like you can just decide whatever.
Yeah, so there's kind of a schism. There's Southern Methodists that are very conservative, but like the United Methodist motto is open hearts, open minds, open doors. Which is like open butthole into your mouth. It's so there's issues there. There's a lot of like my pastor that I grew up with who like taught me about Jesus and made me love Jesus. I had to block her on Facebook because all she did was post insane libtard shit over the past like 10 years. Yeah. So what are you going to do? These people are completely captured by retard leftism.
Would you go to church consistently?
Yeah.
Every Sunday growing up?
Yep.
Did you think it was gay or were you fine with it?
I liked it kind of. I was okay with it. Yeah, I did. I mean, but I also was like, we'd have some youth group stuff and I'd get a hand job here and there. So like, it was fine. Wow. It was good community stuff. I think that's actually what it's supposed to be in some ways.
Church is basically, it's like they're playing like rock concerts and like
but shit. My church wasn't that. We had traditional mass, but our youth group would be taken to other churches to be forced to do the gay things. But this was all pre 2015, right? This is all like, we're talking late 90s, early 2000s. So nothing was that progressive, even when it was, This is pre-Obama. Once I became a teenager and like went to college, I'm like, I was like an atheist leftist.
Yeah. Did you love Obama also?
Yeah. I worked for Obama twice.
Damn.
I was a canvasser. Oh, dude, I was all in on Obama. But kind of, dude, everybody was at that time. I don't know. At that time, everybody was drinking the retarded Kool-Aid. But I was
a moment for you, or was it gradual when you
I know the exact red pill moment for me when I realized, oh yeah, okay. And it was because I was a Bernie bro, but I got an email from the Hillary campaign that said it's time for a woman president. And I said, I don't know. What if it's just time for, like, let's destroy all of this nonsense? And that was, I was like a Bernie bro. And then, they did Bernie wrong. And then I was like, I think Trump's interesting because he's like, he's not even like, he's not one of these like conservative. Because right at that time, the conservatives at that time were like Eric Cantor and like, who the fuck was the other guy?
Like Ben Carson was like the conservative.
Well, Ben Carson wasn't even that bad, right? It was more of these. It was these other very like, they were too wonky, and they were too religious, and then you had Trump that was like, hey,
they were so obviously, in retrospect, just controlled opposition. I mean, you look now and you see how brazenly obvious it is when you're like watching, a late night show and they all have the same perspective and they all hold up the same bad guy, like Rick Santorum.
Right. That's who it was. It was
dork.
those guys.
Look at this Christian fucking dork, Rick Santorum. But
they're like days, they were fake Batman villains in a way.
Yeah, they were fake Batman villains, exactly. And it was just like you were being led. You thought because you were a complete idiot, you were just brainwashed that like, oh, yeah, my perspective is the same as the perspective of every single mainstream television network. And then, that's why Yarvin is really the fucking G of our time, because he was the one that just popped that bubble. And he said, wait a second, look around you. Which party actually has the power?
Well, it wasn't always like that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
The people who actually have the power, it's obviously the people telling you what to think. It's obviously the people like pointing their finger at Rick Santorum and like laughing, but we were supposed to believe that like we were the rebel army and Rick Santorum and his buddies were like controlling America. But in fact, the reverse of that was true. But I completely fell for it. I totally fell for it. Until Trump, I completely fell for it. Even after Trump a little bit, I kind of fell for it. And, it wasn't until you really saw how they treated Trump and then COVID and shit that you were like, okay, Yarvin's 100% correct. Like there's basically one regime and the right is just a shitty, gay, fake reaction to it, almost entirely.
Yeah. It was and it wasn't it was more gradual than that because you still had Jay Leno, right? You still had, and Jay Leno was always, even though he never was open about it, everybody knew he was like not a leftist. He didn't believe in that shit. And movies were still good. Everything, the arts had not completely given themselves over to activism.
Well, and you still had, I mean, dude, like you read Steinbeck. John Steinbeck is thought of as a left-wing writer, right? But you read his shit. Today he would be 100% racist, canceled in every way. You know what I'm saying? Like he's actually insanely based. He just has like kind of vague revolutionary politics. So, dude, Hemingway fought for the fucking commies. But today, Hemingway would obviously be right wing because, it's just the standard changed completely. Like being left wing used to be kind of like, okay, well, the regime was liberal, but it was liberal kind of for a good reason. It defeated communism, it defeated fascism. Like, being a liberal kind of was the right team to be on. Like it was correct. And that's where I disagree with Yarvin. I don't think the whole thing was this communist leftist project. I think it really was sort of like classical liberal, which won out for a reason. That won for a good reason because it really was the right ideology to have, basically. But then we've seen, in the past 20 years, basically that group got just totally out of control and became, something very bastardized and evil and disgusting, and that's what globo homo is, more or less.
So true. So true. Well, we've done what we do, which is delve into boring political
yes, I know.
theory.
Fuck,
so I think, can we do one more racist thing before we wrap up? Just to, end on a high note.
Clearly next time I'll have to find the topics because this was just,
dude, I'm telling you,
it was a bad week. It was a bad week. I'll give them that.
We failed on every level. My internet didn't work. Harrison retarded Gavin McInnis.
I cannot believe we did
and
that.
And Denzel fucked up.
Hey, can we send him like some boot? Can we send him like a bottle of bourbon in a mama flask?
You can.
Nah, you got to do it.
Why? You fucked up. You're the one who made the mistake.
Well, I don't have the flasks. Send me a flask and I'll send him a flask. How about that?
All right. I'll send you a flask.
Send me 2 flasks, please.
Isaac doesn't even have Wi-Fi. Isaac doesn't even have
yeah, dude. I mean, if you're fucking, your mom can pay the fucking phone bill or whatever the fuck is going on here, dude.
I need to. Yeah, that's why it's called Mama. That's why it's called Mama, because my mom is paying the internet bill for the company.
And we plan on having
Oh, we are so fucking retarded. I am so retarded. I really am on the deepest Jewish goy retarded level possible right now.
Really are.
I feel so bad, dude. You know how good this would have been if Gavin was here?
I know, dude. We fucked up so bad.
I think we can get him next week, though. I think we just got to get him next week.
If we apologize, he should.
I've apologized profusely.
Yeah, no, he'll be nice next week. I guarantee.
Should we do a written apology on the Mama website, a whole article written by me, where I just go, "Wow, I can't believe I fucked up this bad." And
let's do a press release.
Yeah, we should do a press release from Mama and then we should send him. I'll send him one of my guns. I just need his address. I know somebody's got his address somewhere. I have that same tie. Gavin McInnis.
Gavin is such a performer. He's really a performer.
I know, he's great. Dude, he would have been so good at this. He would have loved the Mama Matrix.
Well, that's what I realized about him, though, in general. Like, he's really a performance guy. I saw him do stand-up comedy, and he was so good. He was like really, really good. And he, like afterwards, he was going like shaking everybody's hands. And I was like, oh, okay, this guy's like a performer. Like he's almost like a politician or something. You know, he's not like a.
He's an entertainer. He's not a.
Yeah, he's an entertainer. He's not like a mogul. You know,
well,
he's not
Yarvin.
like, people think like he started Vice, but like really, he was more of like the face. He wasn't like the owner of Vice in that way. You know, he's really like a performative guy, which is like. You know, that's why he's so good on podcasts.
I don't think he's performative. That's probably not the right
word.
No,
not performative. I'm just saying like he's like a performer.
He's an entertainer first.
Yeah, he's an entertainer.
Before he's anything. Exactly. He's not like
he's
Yarvin.
Not like
Yarvin's like a mind thinker guy, right?
Yeah,
he's
right.
And then Gavin's good at, but Gavin's also really good at bridging both those things and being able to take these like gay.
Well, that's why it's weird that he started.
Things.
It's weird he started Proud Boys because Proud Boys seems like such an aggressive political move to make. I'm surprised he did.
Proud Boys like a joke. Proud Boys was like a total. I think he was joking with Proud Boys.
No, but Proud Boys was like a real thing. Like it had like real structure and shit. Like it had like.
I think that was taken. I think that was sort of taken after. That was taken. He had an idea, and then it was sort of like ran with.
Yeah.
But Terrio's out there. Terrio's like part of the fucking administration now, which I think is fucking awesome.
Oh, I thought he was in jail. I thought Terrio was
No, he got pardoned and everything.
Oh, he did. Oh, okay. That's good.
No, Terrio's the fucking man. We might get him on the fucking podcast.
Terrio. All right. Well, worst episode ever. Terrible fucking job.
It was a good episode, actually. But
yeah, I think we did good.
Yeah, Gavin.
Yeah, we reached. Okay. Hold on, let's see if I'll tell you the data when we're in the stream. Then we'll see if we did well by.
Can somebody send me like the real? We need to next week once I get the.
Should we just do a quick mama meeting? Is that what we're doing right now? We're just doing.
Yeah, somebody just send me the clipped video so I can put it on there.
Let's just
check out the sign into the subset.
Before we end the podcast, let's look at the website and debug it.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody go to mamathemagazine.com and tell me what fucks up.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
See you guys.
Terrible job, guys. Bye.